privacy. Okay, so anything else? Things that your friends haven't mentioned?
No.
Okay, okay, so thank you. Okay, so now we will move to question number 6. Toang, please.
Do you hear me clearly?
Yes, camera, please.
Oh, okay. I think some things that the doctor should not do to give the best news to the patient. The first, don't talk wide. You must get to the main point for the patient.
What do you mean by that?
You must get to the main point of the problem to the patient for easy to understand.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so go straight to the main problem. Okay, what else?
Don't advise less art. You must ask the patient for before you advise some things.
So why do we need to ask them before giving them some advice?
I think it's a polite.
Polite. Anything else besides being polite?
And I think it is a thing that the doctor should do first before coming to the conversation.
And do you know the reason why? Why do we need to do that?
Sorry.
Okay, so can someone help him? Okay, so anything else, Dong?
And don't be too vague.
Too vague.
Vague. It
Okay.
means you should prepare to talk smoothly to the patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Finish. It is something that I think the doctor should not do.
Okay, so you can say that's all. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so if you remember, so you can easily answer question number 5 and 6 if you still remember from the videos that I showed you. Sorry. You remember the video that I showed you about 2 conversations. Okay, so now we'll move to part 2 with some listening exercises. So take a look at these questions first. We'll have 4 slides with the questions. So take a look at this and then we will hear the audio twice. So this is an introduction about the scenario. And then we have these are questions or the sentences the doctor told to the patient. And remember that now we will to fill in with phrase. It's not a word. yeah, that's all. So we will start with the audio.
We will now take a look at a role play that could come up at an interview.
Can you hear a sound?
Yes.
Okay.
I will start by giving a brief description of the scenario, and then you will see my two colleagues act out the role play. Mr. Parker.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah.
Two colleagues act out the role play. Mr. Parker is an Olympic high jumper. He fractured his ankle during training, and it will take at least 8 months to heal. He has been training hard for the Commonwealth Games, which are 3 months away. You are his doctor, and you must break the bad news of his ankle to him and explain that he will be unable to perform in the upcoming tournament.
Hello, I'm Dr. Reed. Are you Mr. Parker?
Yes, that's right. Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, well, nice to see you today. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, I think just coming here for some results.
Yes,
scans.
It's to review your test results,
Yes.
basically. Have you got anybody that you'd like to have sitting in with you?
No, it's just me today, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk to you about your ankle injury that you had.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's quite a significant injury.
Oh,
do you mind if I talk it through in a bit of detail now?
Yeah, I suppose you better do so, yeah.
What do you think might have happened to your ankle?
Well, I've been training really hard, as you know, for the Commonwealth Games, and I sustained this injury with my ankle. It still hurts a little bit, but I thought I was over the most of it.
Well, looking at the scans and looking at the history and the kind of the nature of the injury, it looks as though you had quite a significant injury. Unfortunately, the bone is broken in such a way that it's quite a bad fracture. It's actually going to take quite a long time to heal.
Really? How long are we thinking?
Well, I think given the nature and the degree of the injury, we're talking quite a long period of time. We're talking at least 8 months or so
8 months.
for this to get
my
fully
God.
better.
Doc, I mean, I've been training so hard for these games, you know, I've been working so many times with the physiotherapist. Is there nothing that we can do in the next 3 months to get me to those Commonwealth Games?
Well, unfortunately, and this is quite difficult news to convey, given the nature of the injury itself and the degree of the break, it's going to take a long time to heal up. So there are other things that we have considered, such as surgical intervention or physiotherapy. Or using
I'll do them
medication.
all. I'll do them all, Doc. Please, there must be something.
Unfortunately, I don't think with this kind of injury, they would be adequate. I don't think they would do enough, and that's a really hard thing to have to tell you, because I know that you've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in a short space of time.
It just can't be this. It's just such a nightmare. Nothing else we can do then.
Well, we kind of racked our brains and thought about all the standard things that we would do in this kind of scenario, and it's really difficult to heal this kind of fracture. And I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to you, because it's not going to be healed up within such a short pace of time.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you for being honest with me.
Well, I think that's the main thing, is to kind of be upfront and let you know, because I wouldn't want you being unrealistic in terms of how this might heal.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
That's right. Is there anything I can do at the moment?
No, I guess I'll just go home and tell the team and my wife, and I don't really have any questions at this point in time.
Well, if you do later on, or if your family or your team want to discuss it in more detail, then I'd be very happy to. You can always get in contact and we can talk about it again in more detail.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Doctor. Thank you for being honest with me.
Okay, so can you listen to the audio? Is it too small, or is it too fast?
I think it's too fast.
Too fast and not clearly.
Okay, so because we are working online, so I'm afraid that I cannot open it on YouTube, so that we can adjust the speed of the voice. And this is the UK English, so it's more difficult for you to listen, but let's try your best. And now is the second time.
Description of the scenario, and then you will see my two colleagues act out the roleplay. Mr. Parker is an Olympic high jumper. He fractured his ankle during training and it will take at least 8 months to heal. He has been training hard for the Commonwealth Games, which are 3 months away. You are his doctor and you must break the bad news of his ankle to him and explain that he will be unable to perform in the upcoming tournament.
Hello, I'm
Hi
Dr.
there.
Reed. Are you
Hi.
Mr. Parker?
Yes, that's right. Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, well, nice to see you today. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, I think just coming here for some results.
Yes,
my scans.
it's to review your test results,
Yes.
basically. Have you got anybody that you'd like to have sitting in with you?
No, it's just me today. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk to you about your ankle injury that you had.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's quite a significant injury.
Oh,
Do you mind
really?
if I talk it through in a bit of detail now?
Yeah, I suppose you better do so. Yeah.
What do you think might have happened to your ankle?
Well, I've been training really hard, as you know, for the Commonwealth Games, and I sustained this injury with my ankle. It still hurts a little bit, but I thought I was over the most of it.
Well, looking at the scans
Yeah.
and looking at the history and the kind of the nature of the injury, it looks as though you had quite a significant injury. Unfortunately, the bone is broken in such a way that it's quite a bad fracture. It's actually going to take
God.
quite a long time to heal.
Really, how long were we thinking?
Well, I think given the nature and the degree of the injury,
Yeah.
we're talking quite a long period of time. We're talking at least 8 months or so
8 months?
for this to get
Oh my
fully
God.
better.
Doc, I mean, I've been training so hard for these games. You know, I've been working so many times with the physiotherapist. Is there nothing that we can do in the next 3 months to get me to those Commonwealth Games?
Well, unfortunately, and this is quite difficult news to convey, given the nature of the injury itself,
Yeah.
and the degree of the break, it's going to take a long time to heal up. So there are other things that we have considered, such as surgical intervention or physiotherapy or
Yeah,
using
I'll do
various
them
medication.
all. I'll do them
But
all, Doc. Please, there must be something.
unfortunately, I don't think with this kind of injury, they would be adequate. I don't think they would do enough, and that's a really hard thing to have to tell you. Because I know that you've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in a short space of time.
It just can't be this. It's just such a nightmare. Nothing else we can do then.
Well, we kind of racked our brains and thought about all the standard things that we would do in this
Yeah.
kind of scenario, and it's really difficult to heal this kind of fracture. And I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to
Yeah.
you because it's not going to be healed up within such a short pace of time.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you for being honest with me.
Well, I think that's the main thing is to kind of be upfront and let
Yeah.
you know, because I wouldn't want you being unrealistic in terms of how this might heal.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
That's right. Is there anything I can do at the moment?
No, I guess I'll just go home and tell the team and my wife, and I don't really have any questions at this point in time.
Well, if you do later on, or if your family or your team want to discuss it in more detail, then I'd be very happy to. And you can always get in contact and we can talk about it again in more detail.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Doctor. Thank you for being honest with me.
Okay, so let's try, huh? So I know that this is a difficult video or audio for you to listen to. If any one of you can come up with at least 3 correct answers, you will get a good mark. So can someone try? Mình biết là cái này nó hơi khó để nghe. Tuy nhiên là nó có một cái kết cấu khá là chặt chẽ và những cái câu nói hay là cái cách nói của người ta trong cái video này nó khá là chuẩn. Thành ra là mình vẫn quyết định chọn để làm bài tập cho mấy bạn. Cho nên là bạn nào mà trả lời đúng được 3 câu trở lên thì điền đúng được 3 chỗ trống trở lên thì mình sẽ cho 1 điểm cộng. Có bạn nào muốn thử sức không?
Trả lời một vài thôi được không cô?
Hả?
Trả lời một vài thôi được không cô?
Được.
Câu 3
Okay,
là
number 3.
unable to perform.
Wait a minute. So I will put you in blue, unable to perform. Okay.
Qua slide tiếp ạ.
Để trả lời luôn.
Câu 1 là why you are here. Why you are here.
Why? Okay. Why? Okay.
Câu tiếp theo là sitting with you.
Sitting with you. Is this what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Any other blank that you want to fill in?
Yes, the next slide. No, not this one. The last one. Yeah. The 7.
Okay.
Number 7. The first one.
Okay.
The standard things.
The
standard things.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
The next is convey the news. Convey the news.
Okay.
And the last one is
I'm sorry, but in order for the others to also have a chance to speak up, I will limit your answer up to 5.
Okay,
so
sorry.
you have the right to have 2 incorrect answer. Okay, anyone else? Có bạn nào nữa không?
Cho em 2 câu đầu đi cô.
Okay. You mean this one or this one?
Trước nữa cô.
Cái này là đâu nhất rồi, còn đâu nữa mà trước nữa.
Đầu tiên là fracture ankle. Fracture ankle. Fracture.
Is this your answer?
Thêm chữ S nữa. Cái thứ hai là take at least.
Wait a minute. I'm going to put you in maybe this color or yeah, this one. Okay. Here.
Take at least.
Okay.
Thế là nhiều bạn khác hay sao?
I'm sorry.
Là em có nhường cho bạn khác không hay em nói tiếp vậy?
Nãy mình nói là bạn nào mà được đụng được 3 chỗ trống trở lên, tất nhiên là không trùng với bạn khác thì sẽ được điểm cộng, cho nên là mỗi bạn mình sẽ để cho mấy bạn nói từ 3 đến 5 chỗ trống. Và bây giờ cho nên là vẫn chưa có đủ. Bây giờ em có thể nói thêm 1 đến 3 chỗ trống nữa.
Qua luôn được. Câu 3 là injury
Injury. Is this your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Anywhere else? Còn chỗ nào nữa không Quốc?
Tao 3 cái rồi cô.
3 cái thì khả năng em có được điểm cộng nó sẽ thấp ấy. Vì
Em
chưa
cần
chắc
điểm
là
cộng.
3 cái em nghe nó đã đúng hoàn toàn. It's up to you.
Thôi để em nhường lại rồi.
Okay, so thank you. Anyone else?
I want to volunteer.
Yes, please. And turn on your camera, please.
Yes. You see me?
Yeah, so where are you? In the classroom?
No, in my house.
So you changed the background?
No, I sit in my house. No, I'm not changing the background.
Okay, so because I can see behind you there is a board. So okay, so anyway, yeah, please go ahead.
Can you move to the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I think fractal with the D, the ending D.
Okay.
No, yeah, yes, fractal his ankle without X.
No S?
Yeah, no X.
Okay, wait a minute. So I'm going to put you in red. Okay.
The next slide, please. I think number two is sitting in with you.
Okay. Is this your answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next slide, please. Number five is nature of the injury.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Next. Number 8, in terms of.
Isn't it?
Yes. Number 9 is there anything else that I can do?
Is this your answer?
I think though I don't hear the word that. Yes, is that correct?
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, so thank you. Anyone else? How about Lum and Lum? You are a bit quiet today.
Hello. Number 10.
Okay.
On way. always get in contact with contact. No with. Yes.
Wait a minute. Going to choose a color. Not sure about this one. It's quite close to. Which color do you want to?
I want purple. Give me purple.
I'm sorry?
I want violet. Purple.
Here?
Yes. That's the right one.
Okay.
Beautiful. Can you turn back to the first? Yes, that's right. Consider such as I have wanted a physical.
I cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot that one.
Yeah, okay. So what else do you want to fill in?
Is there anything else?
It's up to you. So here?
No. Okay. Can you turn to the second slide? Number 3. I will fix it to ankle injury.
Is this your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
And number yeah. Where is the I heard that yes, I think it's convey this new, not convey the new.
So convey this new.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Anywhere else?
No. I think for is happen.
I'm sorry?
I think for is happen. Happened.
So I cannot hear your phrase. Can you repeat that?
Happen.
This one?
Okay, ed. Yes.
Okay. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. So 4, do you want to try one more or that's it?
I want to try.
Yes, please. So Long, are you finished?
I think I might have number 6.
Number 6, Lum, please wait a minute. Okay, so yeah.
And the second one is physics therapy. Therapy.
Is this what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So thank you. Lum, please. Lắm.
Can you go up, please?
Sure.
Down one in the slide next. The next slide.
This one?
No, it's in yeah, here. It's number 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's what do you think might have happened to your ankle? Yes.
Which color do you want to?
The yellow.
Yellow is gonna, let's see. Yeah, okay, we can see it.
And number number 6, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is the surgical intervention.
Is this your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Number
Sorry.
10, please.
Okay, number 10.
I'd be very happy to I'm sorry. Do you get in contact? You always get in contact?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's all.
So you only have 3.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. So I'm going to go through so number 1, 2, and 3. We already filled in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So let's listen one more time and check the answers in the slides and find out who is going to get the good marks. Okay, one more time.
I will start by giving a brief description of the scenario, and then you will see my 2 colleagues act out the roleplay. Mr. Parker is an Olympic high jumper. He fractured his ankle during.
So what do you hear?
Fracture his ankle.
So the green or the red one?
The red one.
Yeah, okay. He fractured his ankle and there is no S, huh? So let me see. Okay. Number 2.
Training, and it will take at least 8 months to heal.
And it will take at least 8 months to heal. So number 2 is correct. And next.
He has been training hard for the Commonwealth Games, which are 3 months away. You are his doctor, and you must break the bad news of his ankle to him and explain that he will be unable to perform in the upcoming tournament.
So number 3 is a correct answer. And then we move to the conversation.
Hello, I'm
Hi
Dr.
there.
Reed. Are you
Hi.
Mr. Parker?
Yes, that's right. Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, well, nice to see you today. Do you know why you're here?
Okay, so can I know why you're here? So number 1 is correct. And next, number 2.
Yeah, I think just coming here for some results.
Yes,
my scans.
It's to review your test results,
Yes.
basically. Have you got anybody that you'd like to have sitting in with you?
No, it's just me today.
So what do you hear? Blue or red?
Red.
Yeah, sitting in with you. So the red one is the correct answer. Okay, number 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk to you about your ankle injury that you had.
Yeah.
And unfortunately.
So what did you hear? Green or purple? One more time.
To review your test results, basically. Have you got anybody that you'd like to have sitting in with you?
No, it's just me today. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to talk to you about your ankle injury that you had.
Your ankle injury, and so the purple is the correct answer. Okay, so number 4.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's quite a significant injury.
Oh,
do you mind if I talk it through in a bit of detail now?
Yeah, I suppose you better do so, yeah.
What do you think might have happened to your ankle?
Well, I've been...
So, purple or yellow?
Yellow.
Yeah. Okay, so you can hear that there are more than only one word might have happened. Okay, next.
I'm training really hard, as you know, for the Commonwealth Games, and I sustained this injury with my ankle. It still hurts a little bit, but I thought I was over the most of it.
Well, looking at the scans and looking at the history and the kind of the nature of the injury, it looks as...
And the nature of the injury. So the red one is the correct answer.
You had quite a significant injury, and unfortunately the bone is broken in such a way that it's quite a bad fracture. It's actually going to take quite a long time to heal.
Really? How long are we thinking?
Well, I think given the nature and the degree of the injury, we're talking quite a long period of time. We're talking at least 8 months or so for this to get fully better.
Doc, I mean, I've been training so hard for these games. You know, I've been working so many times with the physiotherapist. Is there nothing that we can do in the next 3 months to get me to those Commonwealth Games?
Well, unfortunately, and this is quite difficult news to convey, given the nature of the injury itself and the degree of the break, it's going to take a long time to heal up. So there are other things that we have considered, such as surgical intervention or physiotherapy.
Okay, so this is a correct answer. How about this one? Can you hear the words? There was something with the physio and therapy. So this is a special situation. So the right word here, it should be physiotherapy. However, these 2 words, so this phrase and this word, they have the same meaning. So I will accept the answer from Long. So here you can, so if you have a listening test, you can put either physical therapy or physiotherapy. I will accept both, okay? And the next slide.
Do them all. I'll do them all, Doc. Please, there must be something.
Unfortunately, I don't think with this kind of injury, they would be adequate. I don't think they would do enough, and that's a really hard thing to have to tell you, because I know that you've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in a short space of time.
It just can't be this. It's just such a nightmare. Nothing else we can do then.
Well, we kind of racked our brains and thought about all the standard things that we would do in this kind of scenario, and it's really difficult to heal this kind of fracture. And I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to you, because it's not.
So what do you hear? guys? Blue or purple? One more time.
The things that we would do in this kind of scenario, and it's really difficult to heal this kind of fracture. And I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to you because it's not going to be.
The purple.
The purple, and 2 more words. So that's one more time.
We would do in this kind of scenario, and it's really difficult to heal this kind of fracture. And I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to you because it's not going to be healed.
Can you hear to you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so let's put it there and we will take a look at that later. Okay, number 8.
Up within such a short space of time.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you for being honest with me.
Well, I think that's the main thing, is to kind of be upfront and let you know, because I wouldn't want you being unrealistic in terms of how this might heal.
Yeah.
So number 8 is a correct answer in terms of.
Of course. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
That's right. Is there anything I can do at the moment?
So how about number 9? Again, and number 9.
In terms of how this might heal.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
That's right. Is there anything I can do at the moment?
Number 9.
Is there anything else that I can do at the moment?
So is that a correct answer?
You put the letter that between L's and I.
So you mean there is this one?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. It's a bit fast, so.
In terms of how this might heal.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the information.
That's right. Is there anything I can do at the moment?
No L. No
Yeah.
class.
Yeah. But in this case, we can, so if we put else here, I will still accept the answer. So this is still a correct answer. And the last one.
No, I guess I'll just go home and tell the team and my wife, and I don't really have any questions at this point in time.
Well, if you do later on, or if your family or your team want to discuss it in more detail, then I'd be very happy to. You can always get in contact and we can talk about it again in more detail.
What do you hear? Purple or yellow? One more time.
Any questions at this point in time?
Well, if you do later on, or if your family or your team want to discuss it in more detail, then I'd be very happy to. You can always get in contact and we can talk about it again in more detail.
Okay. Purple or yellow?
Yellow.
It cannot be yellow.
Between or with.
I'm sorry?
You always get in contact with.
In contact with? No. So here, the reason why you listened, you can hear the word you, but this should be you know in the middle. Một số bạn có thể nghe cái từ you thì thực ra nó không phải là you trong cái trường hợp này, mà nó là như kiểu là khi mà nói một cái gì đó ở giữa chừng thì người ta có thể thêm vào cái cụm là you know. Còn đúng của cái cụm này thì nó nếu như mà lựa chọn giữa vàng và tím thì mình thấy màu tím nó sẽ đúng hơn. Okay, so it's not an easy one. So let's take a look at the answers and count. So ngân is the green. One.
No, ngân is blue.
Yeah. Sorry. Ngân is blue. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so ngân, 1 good mark. Next, Quốc. What yellow were you in? Quốc. Sorry, I cannot remember. Quốc màu gì
I
hả?
do not have enough. Em màu xanh lá cây ạ. Em green ạ.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you have 3, but 1 was incorrect, so you don't have. But anyway, I will give you a good mark to encourage, because you volunteered to answer the questions. So 1 good mark for Quốc, please. Joe, so Joe is red, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Joe, 1 good mark. And now it's Long, so Long is purple. 1, 2. Okay, so Long, 1 good mark. And Lam is yellow. Here we have no, 1, 2. Okay, but I will still give Lam 1 good mark. So 5 of you, all of you get 1 good mark. So thank you for trying. Okay, so now I already put the answers in the kind of the script, so just for you to take a look at. And so number 1, so which step is it? Number 1, spikes. So now, oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry. Edit. Why? Text. Okay, so number 1, which step in spikes protocol? So number 1. Bây giờ mình sẽ nhìn lại một số cái câu như vừa nãy mình làm, và ở đây thì mình có để đáp án luôn rồi. Bây giờ mình muốn là mấy bạn nói cho mình xem thử là câu này nó nói là ở trong cái giai đoạn nào, trong cái bước nào của cái quy trình spikes mà mình đã làm quen. So give me a letter. Number 1. Lou, please.
I think number 1 is S, setting.
Setting. Okay, so can you tell me what does it mean by setting?
I think
So what do we do in the S phase?
in the S we arrange for some privacy, make us sit down, make a connection and establish rapport with the patient and manage time constraints and interruptions.
Okay. So so I don't know how to say. What do you think the patient will answer to your question here?
I think the patient will ask the reason why he go to doctor, and then in this this dialogue is the fracture his ankle. So he go to the doctor to check.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for trying. Is there anyone else you have a different opinion on number one? Câu số 1 có bạn nào nghĩ nó nằm ở bước khác không? Nhung, please.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's number one in the second step, perceptions, because
Why?
the questions doctors ask to the patient like to check a patient know about his condition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in the perception.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And I agree with you. This should be about perception. So P or Y. Okay. How about number 2? Yuen, please. What do you think is perception? What the patient wants. Okay, so thank you. Có bạn nào nghĩ câu số 2 này ở giai đoạn khác không?
I think the second is invitation.
Invitation.
Yes.
So why do you think so?
I think the doctor asked the doctor want the patient want why go to see the doctor and ask patient if they wish to know. Yes.
Because when we ask this question and they so kind of we want to know if they want someone else to join in the conversation or not. So kind of to get them ready for the conversation. Okay, so thank you, Ivy. How about number 3? Number 3, Kim Yên, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think it's B in perception. B.
Perception. Okay, so can you tell me why do you think that?
Because I see the doctor determine
Okay, so thank you. So how about thần? Thần, are you there? Thần có không? Okay, so thần is absent today. How about Quân?
Can you hear me clearly?
It's quite small.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Number 3 is I think it. Let the P assessing the patient perception.
Why do you think so?
No. I think it's letter I of changing the patient invitation.
Can you tell me why?
Because the doctor want to if the patient permit the doctor to talk about the patient condition, because the doctor asked the patient, do you mind if I talk it through in a bit of detail now?
Detail
Now.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. And I agree with you. So it's kind of an invitation. How about number 4? Number 4. Lâm, please.
Yes. I think number 4 is belong to perception.
Why?
Because the doctor are asking asking patient about what they know. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And they can and how much they understand about this situation.
Yeah. And that's right. So thank you for your answer. Next, how about number 5? Hằng, please.
Okay, I'm here.
I'm sorry?
Just me.
I'm sorry?
I think it belongs to K.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
I think it um, the doctor is
Okay, so
the doctor is giving some knowledge about the disease to patient.
yeah, so the doctor is, I mean, he starts to talk or to mention that this is a quite significant injury. So that's some knowledge about the condition. So thank you. Okay, so how about number 6? Me, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I think number 6 is step K.
And can you tell me why?
In this step, the doctor telling the patients about the status of his disease. And giving for more informations about this status.
Yeah, okay, so again, the doctor states that this is quite difficult because it's going to take a long time to heal, and they have considered something else to help, but afraid that there's nothing can help heal up the fracture so I mean that quick. So thank you. How about number 7? Yển Vi, please. Yển Vi.
Yes. On number 7, I think letter E, emotion and empathy.
Why do you think that?
I think the doctor is sympathize with the patient.
So how do you know that? I mean, can you read me or can you tell me some phrase or some words in the sentence that show you that?
I'm really sorry to have to convey this news to you. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so thank you. They use some phrases such as rack our brains, như kiểu là nghĩ nát óc, kiểu là đã suy nghĩ rất là nhiều, đã rất là trăn trở về những cái cách để mà có thể gọi là giải quyết trong cái trường hợp này. Tuy nhiên rất là tiếc và rất là xin lỗi khi mà phải thông báo cho ông về cái tin này, bởi vì nó sẽ không thể nào mà lăn sớm trong một cái khoảng thời gian ngắn như vậy được. And next, how about number 8? Khanh, please.
Hello. I'm sorry, but let me think. I don't understand the word kind of be upfront. Can you?
Be upfront. So be upfront means to face something.
Something. I think is emotions.
Yeah, and that's correct. So so they want the patient to face the facts, and they don't want the patient be unrealistic about the healing. So thank you. How about number 9? Nam, please. Nam. Nam có không ha?
Wifi bạn bị lag rồi cô.
Rồi, vì lúc nãy mình có thấy ha. Okay, so later. Ngân. Ngân, what do you think? Number 9.
Yes. I think let me see. I think it's E.
E, emotion. Okay, so what do you think, Long?
Yes, I agree.
So you also think this is about emotion?
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree, because when we say this, it means, the patient will feel like we really want to help them, and kind of a way to show our empathy to the patient. So thank you. And the last one, number 10. Number 10. Thắng, please.
Number 10 is S. The doctor tell him what happens next.
I'm sorry, but Nung, can you turn off your...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Number 10 is S. Because
what S?
Strangely and summary.
So I would like you to choose one of them.
I think summary.
Why?
Oh no, I think strangely because doctor tell him what happens. The next.
Okay, so yeah, so thank you for your answer. So I agree that this is about strategy, because it mentioned about something that they can do in the future. If they have some questions, or they need to know something else later after the conversation. Yeah. So now this is a conversation for you to read out loud, but maybe you can read it at home So this short, or maybe it's not short, paragraph tells you some kind of an advice, a simple mnemonic ABCDE. These are 5 things that you should do, that the doctor should do to have a good conversation with the patient when delivering a bad news for the patients. So this is also an abbreviation. A stands for advanced preparation. B, building a therapeutic relationship. C, communicating well. D, dealing with the patient and family reactions. And E, encouraging or validating emotions. So when you make a comparison between Spike's protocol and ABCDE abbreviation, you can find some, similarities between them. So now will have some more activities. So I will give you 2 pictures here for you to describe. Yeah, the same rule as usual. At least 5 sentences to describe the picture. So I'm afraid that we don't have enough time. So is there anyone that wants to volunteer? Bây giờ mình qua cái phần mô tả tranh ha. Thì đây mình có đưa ra 2 bức tranh. Thì vẫn là luật cũ, tức là mấy bạn mình sẽ cần mấy bạn mô tả một tranh với ít nhất là 5 câu. Và chắc là mình không còn đủ thời gian để cho mấy bạn chuẩn bị nữa, cho nên là có bạn nào tình nguyện, tức là bây giờ mình nhìn tranh mình nói luôn không? Anyone? Picture number 1. Who can describe?
Can I try the picture 1? Well, in the picture, I can see 2 people. One who are wearing a blues. I think she is the doctor, and another one is the patient. The patient look very distressed, so I think she has just got a bad news, and the doctors look sympathy to her, and look like she encouraged the patient. That's what I think.
Okay, so thank you for trying. So 1 good mark for Min, please. Anyone else? Cái bức tranh số 1 này mình còn có thể nói nhiều hơn một chút nữa ha. Có bạn nào muốn thử không?
I want to volunteer.
Sure.
Okay, I'll start. As you can see, this picture is taken on a clinical department or maybe the hospital. I can see 2 people in this room, a health provider and her patient. According to the patient's countenance, I can see that she just received some bad news that has an adverse effect on her life. But what is really impressed me is the doctor's attitude. I can see she's trying to share with her patient, and when I look on her eyes, I can feel more than just empathy. And although I'm not here, I'm not there, I can hear what she said, but I do know that she does it pretty good. And because her body language is control, reflects that. And that's all.
Yeah, okay, so it's very good. You speak English quite fluently, and it's quite natural. The intonation was good, and I can see there are some vocabularies, some good phrases that you used. Just one more thing. So healthcare provider. So that is the phrase that we usually use. Okay, so one good mark for Joe, please. How about picture number 2 here? Anyone? Okay, so if there's no volunteers, I'm going to skip this picture and move to the next part. Is role play. So this is the situation for you. You are a junior doctor and you are on the ward 201 at Đà Hospital, and you go to the senior doctor's notes on the patient charts and find that your patient cannot take more than 10 units of insulin, and you have given her 22 units. So you have already informed the patient, but now you need to speak to her daughter, Elise. So I will give you 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes to think about the situation and how you are going to talk to the daughter of the patient. After 5 minutes, we will come back and I will be the daughter, or maybe you can work in pairs, or so it's up to you, and play the role of a doctor and the daughter of the patient to talk about this situation. Do you have any question? Bây giờ mình đưa ra một cái tình huống như thế này. Mẹ em là một bác sĩ trẻ ở tại cái phòng 201 của cái bệnh viện Đà Nẵng, và mình xem cái gọi là cái ghi chú trong cái hồ sơ bệnh án của bệnh nhân á, rằng là cái bệnh nhân này không thể gọi là mình không nên kê quá 10 liều hoặc là 10 đơn vị insulin. Thì insulin là một cái mà có thể mẹ em đã biết, đó là thuốc điều trị đái tháo đường ha. Cơ bản là vậy, và thực tế là mình vừa mới cho bệnh nhân 22 đơn vị xong và bây giờ mình nhìn vào cái phần ghi chú bệnh án thì mình mới biết là mình đã cho quá liều. Và bây giờ mình đã nói chuyện với bệnh nhân, tức là đã thông báo cái lỗi đó cho bệnh nhân, nhưng mà bây giờ mình sẽ nói chuyện với con gái của bệnh nhân tên là Elise để báo về cái tin lúc này. Thì mẹ em sẽ có, bây giờ mình sẽ chuẩn bị tới khoảng 2 giờ 56 đi, vạch ra một số cái ý chính. Mình sẽ gọi là nói chuyện theo cái Spikes Protocol theo 6 bước như vậy. Thì mình sẽ xem thử, và lát nữa thì có thể là nếu như mà có 2 bạn xung phong thì một bạn là vai bác sĩ và một bạn là vai là con gái của bệnh nhân, hoặc nếu như mà không có ai xung phong thì mình sẽ là con gái của bệnh nhân, để có thể là thử luyện tập cái mô hình Spikes này. Rồi bây giờ mẹ em có khoảng 3 đến 4 phút chuẩn bị. Hoặc nếu như mà mấy bạn thấy khó khăn với cái chủ đề này á, thì mình sẽ cho mấy bạn một cái lựa chọn thứ hai, đó là thông báo cái chẩn đoán bị ung thư vú, tức là breast cancer cho bệnh nhân. Thì mấy bạn có thể nếu như cái này mấy bạn thấy hơi khó một chút thì mấy bạn có thể có cái tình huống gọi là dự bị thứ hai như lúc nãy mình nói. Nó tương tự với trong cái video mà mình có gửi cho mấy bạn vào cuối cái bài reading bữa vừa rồi ấy ha. Okay, are you ready? So who wants to volunteer? No one? Mình sẽ nói luôn, đó là đến cái lúc mà mấy bạn sẽ có cái phần kiểm tra speaking ha. Thì đối với cái phần kiểm tra speaking ấy thì như mấy kỳ trước là mấy bạn có phần hội thoại thôi. Bây giờ mình sẽ có thêm một phần nữa, đó là mỗi một bạn vào sẽ có bốc thăm cái tranh là một và một cái phần hội thoại là hai. Mình sẽ cân nhắc về việc là mấy bạn sẽ nói chuyện với nhau hay là mấy bạn sẽ nói chuyện với mình. Như vậy là đối với phần speaking test thì mình sẽ có một tranh để miêu tả và một hội thoại ha. Và tất nhiên là cái hội thoại thì mình cũng sẽ lấy từ những cái bài listening speaking này thôi. Và nếu như mấy bạn không có tình nguyện thì mình sẽ không có sửa được. Cho nên là nếu như mấy bạn không có tình nguyện, mình không sửa thì mấy bạn sẽ không có kinh nghiệm. Đến lúc mấy bạn thi hoặc là mấy bạn kiểm tra thì nó sẽ khó khăn hơn. Mình hỏi một lần nữa là có bạn nào tình nguyện không? Rồi, được rồi. Nếu như không có bạn nào tình nguyện thì mình sẽ đi qua ha. Có thể là cái việc mà mình học online như thế này nó cũng hơi khó, để mà mình có thể là luyện tập thì mình sẽ xem xét cân nhắc cái việc là liệu rằng có nên có thêm một buổi để cho cái việc là mấy bạn tập đối với cái phần mà conversation này hay không, tại vì mình thấy tốt nhất thì vẫn nên có một cái tương tác trực tiếp, mình nhìn mặt nhau để nói chuyện thì nó sẽ gọi là nó sẽ ổn hơn. Thì cái này mình phải cân nhắc, bởi vì thời lượng cho cái việc học của mình thì nó đã kín hết rồi. Nếu giả sử như mà có thêm một buổi như này mình nói ấy, thì nó chỉ có thể là mình sẽ thêm thôi ha. Thì đó mình sẽ cân nhắc và mình sẽ bảo sau. Cái đó nó cũng sẽ tùy vào cái nhu cầu của lớp, nếu mà em thực sự cần thì mình sẽ thêm sau. Tất nhiên là đợi tới khi mà mấy bạn đi học lại bình thường cái đã rồi mình tính. So these are some good phrases or some good sentences that you can use during the conversation with the doctor of the patient. For example, you will start by introducing your name and role, check the consensus of the patient or the relative to know if she is the right person that you want to talk or not, and if she wants to have a conversation with you. And you will need to ask about her permission to know how much she already known about the situation. So you can start honestly by apologize to the doctor. I'm really very sorry to say that unfortunately there was a mistake with the prescription or the dose from the hospital, maybe to your mother. And when the doctor wants to know the condition of her mother right now, you can say something a bit positive to her. For example, she is currently stable and we are doing all that we can, or something else like this. So these are some sentences or some ideas for you to start the conversation using Spike's protocol. And these are some factors that encourage you to have a good conversation with the doctor. You will need to, we should listen actively to the opposites, using eye contact, verbal and non-verbal communication. Be calm, because the doctor might be very angry and anxious to you because you made a mistake, and her mother might be dangerous. You will also should show empathy to the doctor and react well to the patient's emotion. And then you need to come up with a solution. So in that case, what you can do to help the mother as well as the daughter, and so on. So here, maybe it's too small that you cannot see it, but here I put the link of the conversation. Maybe I will send to you. This is the link of for an example of this one. So you can watch the video at home. So you can see, in order for you to perform well in this station or in this kind of requirements, the lecturer and the doctors, the physicians use a checklist. So this is a list, and they will use to observe your performance or your process of communications. And whenever they see you do it, they will check it. But here you can see there are 3 different levels. Candidate makes no reference to this. Candidates make some reference to. And then the last one, candidates formulates an eloquent answer and provides good reasoning behind answers. So this is not a checklist anymore. And here we will use it, we will call it rating scale instead. So this is how you are going to be graded in the communication skill in the medical in the medical school. Thì mình nói rằng là đối với cái tình huống này á, thì ở bên dưới này mình có để cái video gọi là minh họa cho một cái phần tình huống như thế này. Thì ở đây thông tin nó hơi khác một chút, cũng cùng tình huống nhưng ở đây là con trai của bệnh nhân thay vì là con gái, và mình cũng có đổi cái tên của bệnh nhân một chút. Thì mấy bạn có thể xem để học hỏi kinh nghiệm. Ở đây là một số mẫu câu hoặc là một số cái ý mà mấy bạn có thể dùng khi mà xử lý tình huống trong cái xử lý cái tình huống này. Và ở đấy thì là 5 cái điều mà mình gọi là mình cần có hoặc là mình nên làm để mà giải quyết tốt cái tình huống này. Và ở đây thì mà em thấy rằng là này nó để mà tức là bữa trước mình có nói rằng là cái kỹ năng giao tiếp là một cái mà mình những bạn sinh viên y ở nước ngoài sẽ có trong cái kỹ năng của mình. Tức là khi người ta học kỹ năng thì không phải chỉ là cái kỹ năng thực hiện thủ thuật hay là kỹ năng thăm khám hay là kỹ năng hỏi bệnh, mà cái này còn là kỹ năng giao tiếp đối với bệnh nhân hoặc là đối với người nhà bệnh nhân. Thì đối với những cái trạm thì lúc mà thi thì sẽ gọi là trạm station. Thì với những cái trạm mà về việc là kỹ năng giao tiếp thì nó sẽ cái cách mà người ta sẽ đánh giá hoặc là chấm điểm cái kỹ năng giao tiếp của mấy bạn thì nó sẽ giống như là cái này. Thì này là cái công cụ mà thầy cô sẽ dùng để đánh giá hoặc là chấm điểm kỹ năng của mấy bạn. Thì ở đây mà em thấy là nó có một cái danh sách các cái bước hoặc là các cái hành động mà mình cần phải làm. Tức là đề ra thì yêu cầu là mấy bạn cần phải thực hiện được những cái này trong cái lúc mà mình nói chuyện với người nhà bệnh nhân. Thì cái này nó ở dạng sơ khai nhất, tức là có làm tích vào, không có làm thì để trống. Thì nó được gọi là checklist, tức là bảng kiểm. Nhưng mà ở đây mấy bạn thấy là ở 3 cái cột hàng ngang này thì nó sẽ có 3 cái mức điểm là 0, 1 và 2, tương ứng với cái việc là mấy bạn cái này là hoàn toàn không làm, cái này là có đề cập một chút, và cái này là làm rất là tốt với nói chung nó có giải thích lý do. Thì như vậy với một cái hành động thì mình sẽ được chấm ở 3 mức như vậy. Thành ra cái này nó không còn là checklist nữa mà bây giờ nó là rating scale, tức là cái thang điểm đánh giá. Thì cái này nó ở một cái mức độ cao hơn một chút so với cái bảng kiểm. Thì này mình giới thiệu thêm cho mấy bạn để mấy bạn biết. Còn trong cái video mà mình gửi cái link ở trong cái tình huống này thì mấy bạn sẽ thấy được rõ hơn những cái tiêu chí ở trong cái ảnh. Có thể là ảnh mình chụp nó hơi nhỏ, thì này là giới thiệu thêm cho mấy bạn thôi. Thì nội dung ngang đây thì mình như vậy là mình xong. Thì mấy bạn có câu hỏi hay là thắc mắc gì không?
Không có.
Rồi, nếu không thì mình sẽ kết thúc lớp ngang đây, và tất nhiên là lớp phó học tập hoặc là bạn lớp trưởng nhắn cho mình để mình gửi cái slide mới này, cũng như là cái link của cái đoạn sau. Tại vì thường mình gửi thì cái file dạng PDF và mẹ em sẽ không thể lân xuống được cái chân trang để lấy link, cho nên mình sẽ gửi 2 cái. Rồi, mình chào mẹ em nghe.